Hello students, I hope you all are fine and keeping yourself safe. So students, as we all know that in our last videos we have learned about verbs, action verbs and helping verbs. And in this video we are going to learn about transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. So without any delay, let's get started into this video. So students, now we are going to learn what is transitive verb. A transitive verb always takes an object. If the verb is using with an object and without the object, the meaning of the sentence is incomplete. It means that sentence, that verb is transitive verb. So students, now you might be thinking that what is object? So an object is a noun or pronoun that comes after the main verb and that receives the action. Okay students, here is an example for you. She loves animals. So she loves animals. So what is the verb here? Loves. And animal is a object here. How do we know that it is an object? Because animal is receiving the action. That's why it is an object and it is a transitive verb. And if we erase animals, if we are erasing animal, she loves. Is it complete? Is it meaningful? No. So, without an object, the meaning of the sentence is incomplete. That's why we need an object with transitive verbs. So, it is your first step. Next, second step is to identify an transitive verb is you can ask question to the verb that whom or what and you receive the answer. It means it is your transitive verb. So look at the example. She loves whom. Now you are getting here answer animals. So it is your transitive verb. Second example, I made. I made what? A cake. So it is your transitive verb. And Duncan kicked. Duncan kicked what? The ball. Here you are getting answer. So it means these are your transitive verbs. So that's why the definition says a transitive verbs always takes an object. Okay, an object is a noun or pronoun. So here you can see animals. Animals are the nouns. Cake. Cake is a noun here. Ball. Ball is a noun here. So that's why a transitive verbs always an object and object is a noun or pronoun that receives the action. Okay. So students, now we are going to learn what is intransitive verb. Intransitive verb does not have an object. It is just opposite to the transitive verb. Transitive verbs always takes an object, but intransitive verb does not have an object. And I told you that what is object? Object is a noun or pronoun that comes after the main verb or that receives the action. ठीक है students? Next, you can see here the examples. The baby was crying. So what is verb here? Crying. And no noun or no pronoun is there after the main verb. That's why it is intransitive verb. Second example is they laughed uncontrollably. So they laughed. Laughed is a verb here, and there is no noun or no pronoun is there after the main verb. There is uncontrollably. Uncontrollably is a adverb. So I want to tell you one thing, that if the noun or pronoun is coming, it will be your object. If adverb, adjective, preposition is coming after the main verb, so it will not be your object. Okay students? So uncontrollably is a adverb here, not a noun or pronoun. So that's why it is your intransitive verb. We talked for hours. So here talked is a main verb, and for. What is for? Can you please tell me? For is a preposition, and it is preposition, not a noun or pronoun. If preposition comes after the main verb, it will be your intransitive verb. Okay students? So here please keep remember one thing, that if noun or pronoun is coming, then it will be your object. Otherwise, if preposition is coming, adverb is coming, adjective is coming after the main verb, then it will be your intransitive verb, because these are not an object. Okay students? So students, thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope you have understood the concept of transitive and intransitive verbs. So there are few exercises in your English grammar workbook. So please go through all the exercises and try to solve them.